presented in partnership with Preston Thompson Guitars, and we thought that it'd be a really cool way to start things where two of the best guitar players on the planet could come out and play a couple tunes, share a little bit about the guitars that are built literally right next door, and it's super exciting. So please give your attention and a big warm welcome. Right here, everybody. Luquette, Trey, Hensley.
Are you sure that's the one? That one? You got those ones to pick too. Okay. Folks, I was told a few minutes ago to say something. Ask your doctor if Thompson guitars are right for you. I know mine said it was okay, so no side effects yet. So that's be all right. Yeah, what an honor to be back. I was here back in December playing with my own band right in the center of the floor, and it's when we were here then we knew this was going to happen. So it's so fun to be here. And we were on the way here, and Brad and Christine, they said, "You guys want to play a couple of guitars?" And what did you think we were going to say? No? Oh, come on. We'll play a little something to start out. I forget now, a long time ago, no, maybe about 5 years ago, a dear friend of mine who lives in Portland. His name is Steve Blanchard.
Yeah.
We were hanging out picking guitars, and we were at Wintergrass, near Seattle, where I'm from, actually. So we were at Wintergrass, and Steve and I had bonded over guitars for nearly a decade. And then one day he said, "Hey, you got to check out some guitars. My friend Gareth is now working with a guy named Preston Thompson, and they just laid this guitar on me. Not this one, a different one." He said, "But I got this guitar, and you should try it out. You know, they're made in Oregon, and I think they're gonna, do some great things." So I said, "Sure, okay, that's great." We went out. He said, "It's up in the hotel room." So we went up to the top floor of the hotel there, and he grabs this guitar. He opens up the case. He hands it to me, and I did what every other bluegrass guitar player does. You grab a guitar and you just go. And so I grabbed this guitar and I went. Oh my gosh. And up until that point, I had played many guitars, but that one spoke in a way that I hadn't heard any other guitarist speak. And I don't know, flash forward about another year, maybe a year or so later, Dirty Kitchen played here in Sisters at the Folk Festival, and I saw the poster today. In 2014 we were here. And I hung out at the shop, and I got to know everybody who was working there at the time, including Preston, and it just felt right. First things first, I thought that, being from Seattle, to have a guitar company based in the Northwest, and of course I love Oregon as well, so much that to have a guitar made in this part of the country, because at this time I only knew about guitars being made back east, and so I felt like, wow, that's cool. So great guitars being made in the Northwest, that's a bonus. And then just musically speaking, these guitars are speaking to me in my music and the way I want to sound. And so we got together, and I'm happy to say I'm up to this many guitars. And all jokes aside, I'm at number 3 now, actually. And number 3 is behind Trey here, my 00, which I'll play with Dirty Kitchen tonight on the show. And then before I knew it, I got my first guitar from Preston Thompson Company, and over the coming years, the coming months, all of a sudden all my friends started getting them. And then I saw more and more and more, and things just kept happening. And what I haven't mentioned so far is the products. Of course, the guitars are unbelievable, but I'm not lying. I feel very truthful when I say that the people making these guitars are incredible people as well. Grab that. So I am so happy to report that I feel like everybody in the shop is a friend, and so to play a guitar that not only that I love to play and it sounds great, but to have it made by friends, to have it made here in Oregon, to be close to my home base, or at least where I feel is home, the Northwest, of course, is great. So I'm honored to take stages. We played last year in Bulgaria. We played last year in Serbia. We played in California this last week. Everywhere I go, for the last almost 4 years, I've played a guitar with Thompson on the headstock, and no bull, I'm pretty proud of that. So thank you guys, Preston Thompson Guitars, for doing that, for making instruments I love to play. And if you play guitar, or even if you don't play guitar, I have good news. This is the sales part. You can buy this guitar if you want. So if you live around here, it's pretty cool. It's odd to say I've never done an actual commercial for a guitar on a stage, but long story short, these folks are such fine people. And Preston Thompson himself has had some health issues in the last few months. He hasn't been around, but his spirit is around the shop, and we love him dearly, of course, and he'll be back in action before we know it. So these guitars are pretty great. Trey, what's your story, man?
What do you got?
Yeah, what do you say after that? Chris kind of said it all. I first heard of Preston Thompson Guitars when I played Chris's guitar, and I really loved that. And Chris was, I loved the way his playing sounded and his guitar sounded, and so I guess we were out here not too long after that, and I got a guitar and really loved it. And then we played the Sisters Folk Festival last year, and this guitar was hanging on the wall, and so that happened. wasn't hanging on the wall very long until it was back home in Nashville. And I really love what they're doing, and really proud to be playing some Thompson guitars for y'all. But I think that's it. You did a great job, man.
Well, thank you, Trey. Actually, I've had 4 years to think about this moment right here, right now. So I had to nail, you gotta have 4 years to prepare. So anyway, every time, the other thing I was thinking about was every time I visit sisters, which is maybe about once a year or so, I always have to stop in the shop, and they kind of, always welcome me. So it's fun to go over there and breathe sawdust for a while. We'll play one more quick tune, and then Rob Ikes and Trey Hensley will take the stage for their show, and then we'll be up with Dirty Kitchen. And I just realized there's also a Telecaster style electric guitar with a Thompson headstock. Whoa. So anyway, if you play electric guitar, I think that's pretty cool. All right, here's another tune. You're gonna play the one you own now, right? Yeah.
That's right.